watching the Xbox Champions League.
Hello everybody, welcome to the second game of the week for Xbox Champions League. Pretty sure it's the second one of the week. Pretty sure it is the second. It is Athena versus No, it's not. It is Athena versus Scythe, as you can see on your screen right now. This is the first time that I've casted Athena as Athena. Always done them as Venk boys. They've been Athena for a little while now since coming under UiU, but this is my first cast of them as the new brand, so this is very exciting for me. And also very exciting to be casting Scythe tonight, who I have done once or twice before, and a scrim or two as well. But they've got a new lineup tonight. The lineup is a sort of combination of Scythe and Abrupt. Abrupt are no more. Some members of Abrupt have moved over to Scythe along with another player or two. And I'm not really surprised, to be honest, having casted them in scrims together. Abrupt and Scythe they were very compatible. So quite a few synergies there, so I'm not surprised to see them merge. So on the Scythe roster tonight, we have Woken Icy, who's going to be playing Flex and Entry. We've got Kryptos, who's going to be playing on Flex. We've got the Wolves, who is going to be playing on Hard Support. We've got Curse, who is on Flex. And we've got GS Carbons, who is on Entry. Then for Athena, we've got Davin Atkins, the IGL. I'm not sure what role he specifically plays. I don't think they really assign roles as such to most of the players, but Davin, I'd probably go with IGL/Flex, Frag, Davin Fragkins, whatever you want to call him. NerdSync is, of course, a fragger. We know this. Cobra Rosen, support frag, Flex, I'd say. Clazo, definitely support, and Saar Bomber, definitely support. Good to see everyone here. Now, the first map we are going to play tonight is going to be Villa. We're going to be watching Villa, Coastline, and Theme Park. 3 maps that we all know very well, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they play out. So let's have a look, see who's in the chat. We've got Sambi. Hey Sambi, how you doing? The Real Mrs. Toot. Thank you for the follow, Pre-Dawn Coot. Cheetah Den, who's casting today? It is Toot. Yes. Me and Toot are best friends, says Cheetah Den. We are good friends. Mrs. Toot is my best friend. We are good friends, but... Scythe versus Athena, who will win, says Cheetah Den. Interesting you should ask that, because Twitter believes that they know who's going to win. When I asked Twitter yesterday, 71% of them said that Athena were going to take the win, but 29% of Twitter said that Scythe were going to take the win. So I'm interested to see how this is going to work out. Clearly Athena... as the team they are now have been around longer, bear with me for a second, guys. Alright. So just waiting for all of the players to come in, and then we will get things underway. So what's happening in the chat? Thank you for follow. It's Wills. Sup peeps. Is Synapse still a thing? Yes, Synapse are still a thing. They aren't in this league. They did not qualify, but UiU have got a qualifying team, which is Athena. Thoughts on Echo being banned in Pro Play? I'm not familiar with what the bug is. I'm assuming that it's a very similar bug to the one that we had last time, which was where, for example, you couldn't destroy... the drone. Yokai's, sorry, I just... someone needs something. So as we go into the ban phase, because Athena are defending first, it means they get to ban first. So let's see who they're going to ban on attack. I would expect to see something like Thatcher, something like that. But let's see. It is Ace. Okay, that's the first Ace ban that I have seen since he was allowed into comp play. The first Ace that I've casted, at least. I haven't watched any pro play. I'm sure Ace has probably been banned in pro play. But he is obviously very good. Monty being banned by Scythe. I mean, it's a very common ban. I think Cobra, I know, will be sitting there thinking, why does everyone keep banning Monty? But he is very common. Even when Cobra's not playing, Monty is getting banned in most matchups these days. Obviously very good, especially long hallways in Villa. You just walk Monty down them. And people just walk up behind him completely protected. Valkyrie, great for intel, and Mira, great for intel as well. I don't really see much Mira play on this map. I know you can play her. I know a lot of people do play her, but for me personally, I don't see loads of play for her on this map. So Trophy and Statuary is going to be the first site that gets played here on Villa. Trophy and Statuary. Let me just write down the bans. So we've got Ace and Mira. And then we've got Monty and Valkyrie. Okay, Trophy and Statuary, Monty, Valkyrie, Ace, Mira. That is everything written down that I need to write down. Kryptos is going to play Ashe and then 6-pick onto Nomad. Davin is going to play Bandit, but then trick us and start playing Oryx instead. Oh, excuse me, just had to have a bit of a cough there. Just going to turn down the turn down some volumes here.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
All right, I think that's me done. Okay, cool. So let's see what kind of setup. Now, we've all seen Athena / Venga Boys play this map many, many times. Let's see if they're going to be bringing anything new here today. We've got standard reinforcements going up over here. Standard reinforcements here with one empty wall here, possibly for a rotate. We do not have castle being played, so we're not going to get a castle barricade up here to protect anyone with a rotate at this point. R6 Olo, welcome to the stream. Jaxwa! Hey, welcome. Thank you for coming along. Jax with a let's go. Right, we can see that 2 players are spawning over on Fountain. We've got the other 3 players of Scythe spawning over on the main road. We'll no doubt see someone come up to Astro window, while other players will push in from Closet and the bathroom window. Now, it's become very, very common here to have rotates right here, a shield right here with loads of magnets and ADSs in here. We can see there's only 1 ADS. Sometimes you'd expect to have maybe 3, but in this case, we're only going to have 1. Cobra is going to be responsible for looking after himself with magnets, but he's only going to have 2, maybe 3 maximum by the time he's really going to need them. He'll have used 2 already, probably. We can see 1 there just above the window. There goes out number 3, most likely. Has he got any in his pocket? No, he has none, so that is 3 that he's used so far. The MP's going to go down, though, and just take those out of action. And a frag grenade follows it straight away and gets the kill onto Cobra. Great plays there coming out from Scythe. Excellent coordination to fry all of those magnets and ADSs just before that frag grenade goes in and takes down the shield at the same time. Excellent play to Scythe. Rip to Cobra. Davin playing on the red stairs rather. Going to start to push up towards the bedroom. Taking shots at the drone. Nerdsync going to be holding the bathroom door from Astro. From Trophy, sorry. From the Trophy doorway. Laser holding Astro stairs. And Sarbomber just holding on site. Looks like he'll be responsible for impact tricking should anyone go for this wall. We do have Sledge here though, and he can just open that wall up straight away. Thermite sitting outside, waiting to move in and plant as you do. Kryptos is going to go up to that Astro window as I talked about, as Sarbomber gets a kill onto the walls. That is the first kill for Athena. making it 4-4. And Curse takes a lot of damage in that gas grenade. Diffuser has been dropped in bedroom, waiting to be picked up. Kryptos is backed out. Sar Bomber gets his second kill onto Open Ice. He's going to be very happy with that. Pinging the diffuser there for his teammates. Let them know exactly where it is as Curse takes down Clayzo. And he has bathroom control now, but very low on health. Kryptos has the air jab on the doorway, just in case anyone tries to flank through that bathroom door. Drone gets taken down as Carbon starts to peek the hole in the wall. Oh, what a kill onto Bomber. He spots the head and takes it right off. Nerdsync just holding in trophy. Davin also in trophy. Stature is clear now for Scythe to walk in and plant, but it's being very closely watched as Carbons opens up that wall so they can move in a bit more freely from another angle. Curse just holding that flank. And that's all he can do is hold back. Now we'd like to see, ideally, the planter going in with low health.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Because all they've done there is sacrifice one full health player, while one low health player stands back. Always have your low health player planting if you can, is what I would say. And there we go, Kryptos being full health. He's going to try and plant again, leaving the low health player as the last man standing. And he just can't stand up to Nerdsync. And that is Athena taking round 1. So yeah, my view is that the man not planting, there's nothing he can do while he's planting. The man that's watching the planter, you're expecting to take a gunfight. So having a player that's on 10 health and expecting that player to take a gunfight while the player with 100% health is bent over for 7 seconds doing absolutely, well, no, not doing nothing, he's doing an important part of the game, but is unable to do anything other than plant and can't shoot at people engaged in a gunfight. To me, it just always makes more sense to drop that diffuser for the person with a lower health and let them sacrifice their life rather than the full health player, just because that's good sense for the most part. However, obviously, when you're in the heat of the gameplay like this, it's very difficult to keep an eye on that sort of thing and, you know, make sure that you're thinking of that sort of stuff. Very, very difficult to keep your head in that sort of situation and make that work. Jaxwar, no, we don't want a Saturday night game going on too long. I've got some rank to play with people after this. Although, to be fair, Henry B is supposed to be in my stack after this game. But he's playing an RXL starting at 6:30 and another BO3, so there's no guarantee that I'm going to be getting online anytime soon.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Right, so Aviator in games now. Site of choice for Athena here is Nerdsync. Going to break up some plants and books. Clearly not a man of education. No, that sounds wrong. I don't mean Nerdsync's not educated. I just mean clearly not a man who actually hasn't broken any books. He's just broken plant pots, right? Okay, that's okay. He's just not a fan of foliage. Fair enough, fair enough. I can understand not liking the foliage. Sar Bomber holding behind a shield. I've never seen a shield placement like this. Now, this is interesting because he can just get shot from behind here. You do have Cobra Rosen backing him up, but if Cobra Rosen goes down, Bomber's got to be very aware of someone coming up those red stairs or from statuary and shooting himself in the back. But actually, we've got no one coming from the balcony, and this is unusual. We've got everyone coming over from what would be called the backside, which does make sense. This is the kind of push that I would prefer. Drone out, like Carbons and Curse are doing, and then having players following those drones in. Intel is going out, 2 drones lost. They know exactly where Davin is, and Davin playing quite aggressively here on the doorway. Takes down his 3rd drone. Davin is an absolute drone killer. Cobra Rosen goes in with that SMG-11 to try and clean up a little pick, but he is going to back out as Davin engages in some more gunfights on the players. Pig or wolf, whatever you want to call it. Pre-fires, doesn't hit any targets. Big gunfight going down, but nothing actually being achieved by either player, other than time being wasted. Carbon's going to be downstairs trying to get that flank up the red stairs. Is Cobra still there? No, he's not. He's moved out. And Cobra's in a perfect position to get a good late flank here onto Scythe as another drone goes up and risks its life. Davin and those drones, though. He is going to take it down as 2 players start to push along the classical wall. He's going to back out with Zofia sitting on liquid window. Another drone. That's the drone ace for Davin at least now. Drone killing MVP right there for the IGL. Now, Thermite's going to try and get this wall, but it's not going to work, obviously, because there is a signal jammer. Curse is going to chuck down his EMP, take it out. Impact trick is going to be successful as Sar Bomber gets a kill onto Woken Icy. Wolves is going to place up another Thermite charge. There is one more impact, and it's going to be successful. That wall is not getting opened, and they're going to have to find another way in. It looks like it's going to be a push into Aviator through the doorway as a grenade takes down Bomber. Carbons and his grenades tonight are just on point. The wall starting to plant now. But NerdSync comes in through that doorway from Study, takes down Carbons as Cobra gets a kill onto the Wolves with a C4. Curse and NerdSync get into a gunfight. NerdSync comes off worse. It is now 2v2 as he takes down Clazo as well. Cobra Rosen just on red stairs waiting for the late flank. Cryptos starting to plant. The plant is going to be successful. It's not going to get denied, but Cobra Rosen does take down that kill as Cryptos gets into a gunfight now in a 2v1. Cobra takes down Cryptos. He is going to defuse, and that is another round on the board for Athena. This is shaping up to be a really tasty game. Hey, thank you for the follow, Mokren. Toots tips, yes. Not a fan of foliage. No, he's not. Bomber going positive. What is this voodoo magic, Sing Sing? I know Bomber's going to be so happy to be going positive. Bless him. He had a bit of a rough end of the last season of most of the leagues, but it's good to see him coming back. Good to see him coming back. Davin, however, the only player to not have died on Athena. I played some ranked with Davin last night, and in the last game we played, it was like 15-3. Just, yeah. A man of many talents is Davin. IGLing, fragging, supporting. Name a role and he'll move on to it, it seems. Bomber's going to be playing the old castle. He's going to reinforce a wall and then cast a barricade off pantry. Interesting choice to open the hatch. And barricade this off. Normally you'd open it to drop down for a rotate. But that's not going to come into play with all of this utility here. Unless it gets open and they decide they're going to come out at the last minute. If they know someone's here, for example, just run through the doorway, drop down and get the flank on them. Maybe that's the play. Players are reinforcing, standard reinforcement here, standard castle barricade, standard reinforcements and rotates here, and standard reinforcements here. With a signal jammer, I'm guessing. There is now. Okay, and do we have a shield here? Yes, we do, with an ADS just in case. No ADS is in here, that's fine. Now, we do have 3 players downstairs, which means 2 will be upstairs. We've got NerdSync and Cobra, 2 very accomplished fraggers. 3 players from Scythe going to be coming over from the south side of the map, while Wolves and Curse are going to come over from the north, in through bathroom and closet. Droning, going out there. Wolves and Curse, droning the same things. Not the best drone usage there, having 2 drones just following each other. Cryptos already getting into a gunfight and taking a load of damage. He's going to start to push his way through. As he stands on the landing. Carbon's going to start droning. Wolves is going to start coming out of the master bedroom to join his team as Curse is going to follow him closely. Damn Atkins is playing downstairs in his sight on NerdSync and Cobra doubling up together here. Oh, one takes down Cryptos, but Curse gets Cobra. Carbons gets NerdSync, leaving us in a 3v4 now. Where did Bomber get that kill from? Who can tell at this point? I don't know. Alright, Woken Icy starting to make his way downstairs. He's got the air jabs up on Astro, just in case anyone tries to flank. Carbons playing Sledge is going to do plenty of top floor damage here to try and shift the anchors out of the way. And as I was talking about, everything up here is destructible above sight, except for this. And where is it? This. So they can open up all these holes around here to shift all of these anchors out. So someone can open up this just above Davin right now. Get an easy kill onto him. And also these holes here are going to allow line of sight onto Clazo playing downstairs. Woken Icy gets that kill onto Davin, though he didn't even have to be upstairs to do it. as Woken starts pushing from from the back hallway. Gasclain is going to go out and hold him back. 45 seconds left on the clock. So our Bomber gets down by Woken Icy and then finished off with a kill, leaving Klezo all on his own now in a 1v4. Drone's going out. Oh, the shotgun onto Woken. He's going to flank out into Skylight Hallway and see if he can get a late flank onto these players. Now, there is no one in Memorial. He's clear to move in, and I don't think they actually know where he is. They aren't looking his way. They've got no idea. The Wolves is watching the flank, though. Oh, he's going to start planting. Klezo with a kill there. Oh, no. Carbons wasn't even looking. If there had been more intel there for Klezo, he could have walked up, shot Thermite, and then taken down Carbons, I think it was, that he got at the end there. He still possibly would have got caught out by the player by door. Bear with me for a second, chaps and chapesses.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright. Sorry for the radio silence there for a moment. So that is the first round on the board. Scythe. And the next site to be played is going to be Trophy and Statue again. It's just become unlocked for Athena, so they are going to head right on back. Standard reinforcements going up. This time we're going to get 3 reinforcements on this wall now. It looks like we might not be doing the closet hold that we have had previously.
5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Sorry. Alright, so we've got 2 people downstairs roaming. Again, Cobra and NerdSync. So these are clearly the roaming duo that we're going to have here tonight. Certainly on this map for a while, as long as it's working. Didn't work out hugely well in the last round. There was some time wasted, but not loads. I wouldn't call it an effective roam, unfortunately, for those guys. But they are going to stick at it and see what they can make happen. Oh. Interesting bit of lag there. All right, Davin is back into site. NerdSync and Cobra still downstairs. Klezo is going to be upstairs. Bomber going to be playing somewhere. Playing in Astro, just watching his cams. Taking out drones. Woken Ice is going to come down 90 with Cryptos holding landing. Gets the drone taken out, but Woken is still droning. Carbon's already moving his way down to Pig. The Wolves making his way up to bathroom window, and Curse already in closet and making his way through the master bed. That wall is fully reinforced this time, no soft wall. We do have Thermite on the board, so they are going to be pushing to try and get that, but Klezo is here, of course, playing his role, ready to impact trick it. But Cryptos, Woken Icy, and Carbons on Sledge are stacking up here on this statuary wall. We know there are 2 players down below. That's NerdSync gets that kill. Pulse giving the intel there to his teammate, letting him know where the 3 kills are. Curse takes down Davin with Klezo getting one of his own onto Cryptos. Klezo is down. He's not out yet. ADS going to save his life, and that wall's going to get open. Is he going to get away with his life? He is going to manage to get away. So our Bomber could come back and get the res, but he's going to hold the angle onto the doorway. Oh, but Carbons is right there in statuary already, and he gets that kill. Cobra gets into a gunfight, but gets taken down by the Wolves. 2v3 now as Wolves starts to plant, but he does get shot down, possibly from below. I'm not sure where that came from. NerdSync taking down Curse. And very quickly, Sar Bomber gets the double for the finish. And that is round to Athena, making it 3-1. Right, Aviation Games is going to be the next site to get played. Capcan is going to get bought out by Clayzo, and Cobra's going to switch on to Ella with Nursing picking up Jaeger. Okay, this is a good lineup. Cobra is pretty good on Ella, to be fair, and Capcan, so underrated. He is such a good operator. He's so underrated. Now he's got the 1.5 sight, I believe, which makes him just as good. His gun is an excellent gun, and adding that 1.5 sight just gives it a little bit more of an edge now. Let's take a look at the setup that we're going to get. We're going to get double reinforcing. Now, often you'll see a rotate here with a shield, but it looks like Athena are really switching things up on the map this time. We've all seen them do very specific things throughout the last season. And in this game tonight, they're actually varying it. They're not doing the same stuff they've done before, so it's good to see that they are keeping things fresh, trying some different things. There's obviously still some very standard stuff, such as reinforcements. I mean, these are just things you don't really need to change. It just goes without saying that you're going to reinforce stuff. But everything else is looking nice and different to what we've seen previously. Now, this is new. Just opening up holes here with a shield. Wow. You can see we've got 3 players from Scythe making their way up to balcony, with one possibly coming main entrance, opening fire through the doorway, not managing to do any damage to Nerdtink, who is just running away. Cryptos just going to be droning out for his team. Carbon's going to also drone out. The Wolf's probably going to drone as well. Curse just holding an angle onto that doorway into study, just waiting for someone to poke the little bean out. And Woken is going to rappel in. Now let's see what the defenders are up to. This is a very interesting hold coming out here with that little hole. It's not big enough that people just walk through, but it's the kind of thing that you can easily kill people through. You can see their feet before they see you. Davin is going to get droned though. Nerdtink playing downstairs along with Cobra. He's going to get into a gunfight with man on main stairs. He's going to back out, and he's going to let Nerdtink pick up the slack, but they are going to get droned out. So Nerdtink is going to have to back out as Clayzo's holding on site. Bomber also holding right in the vault. 3 players now at the top of main stairs starting to take control of the hallway. Carbon's opening fire. Not doing any damage to anyone. He's going to back out as that Elemine goes off. Gas grenade goes out and it actually gets shot before it gets triggered. Well played to Carbons. It's a very quick gunplay there. Second gas grenade goes out. This one is successful. That's going to hold them back for a little bit. Still 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. As Nerdtink is going to try for this flank up here on 90. Cryptos is just on drones. He has an idea that probably someone's around and he's going to keep holding it. So is Nerdtink going to preemptively push here and get his life taken down? Cobra's going to hold that study doorway as Cryptos now backs out, and Nerdtink is free to move up if he wants to. Cryptos doesn't know that he's there or that anyone's going to come, but he is going to keep on that flank watch as Woken Icy and the Wolves are getting ready to push in and plant. Wall is likely to get open. There's no one here to deny it. Oh! And as Davin goes to do something, Curse takes him down with a shot in the back. Wolves gets one of his own. That's Clayzo out, leaving us in a 3v5 now. Sophia gets one, as Cobra does 2. That is a 2v4. 2v2 is 3 quick kills come out there. 2v1 as the Wolves is planting here, successful. Oh, he doesn't look down. And Cobra is just there, laying in that sneaky little hole in the wall. He gets the shot onto the Wolves and manages to successfully disable the diffuser, putting them 4-1 up as we go towards the last round of the first half. Very interesting setup from Athena there on that site. And it looked for a while like it was going to not work out too well, but towards the end there, it just worked out. Don't forget, 71% of Twitter said that Athena were going to win this tonight. This is a best of 3, so there's still a long way for them to go. Dining room and kitchen is going to be the next site to get played. It's just become unlocked for them. They didn't win it the first time they came here, so they're going to be looking to take home a win on it this time round. They'll want to go 5-1 up. Whereas Scythe are going to be very, very keen to put a win on the board for this round. Now, Scythe are well aware that Athena are going to be downstairs in dining room and kitchen, so they bought Sledge. We've got plenty of vertical destruction. We've got Sledge. We've got Sophia with lifelines and breaching charges. We've got Thatcher, again, with breaching charges. So we've got potential here for a very, very big top floor take coming out from the boys of Scythe. We've got Cobra Rosen upstairs. Bomber is upstairs as well, but I doubt he's going to remain up here. He's probably just going to castle barricade some stuff off and then dip. There he is. He goes away. And Nerdsync and Cobra are going to be the ones responsible for holding the top floor. They're going to do some barricading of their own. Kryptos going to make his way in through balcony along with Woken Icy and Carbons. Looks like they're going to get a push. Nerdsync is ready and waiting though. Now this should get droned out first. There goes the drone. Looks like it was from Nomad. Is that Nomad on rappel? It is Nomad on rappel. So that is the drone out. Door gets opened. Very patient. Oh, the player manages to sneak in. Nerdsync's going to back out. All the pre-fires through the wall do nothing. He just runs through between those bullets. Not even getting grazed. Not even a tickle on his shoulder as he just dashes through that hail of bullets. Davin playing downstairs, very interestingly. Not that interesting, actually, because the site is downstairs. Air jab goes down to stop that rotate, or that flank, rather, coming from Davin. He's not going to be able to get up there. He can hear it. He knows what's going on. Kryptos just holding, waiting for someone to come out into landing as Carbons is going to drone. And the Wolves pushing through bathrooms and take out that proximity sensor and go on his drone. Nerdsync playing on Astro Stairs. He knows that someone is in there. And he's going to get that kill. Excellent kill onto Wolves. Well played to Nerdsync. As he's going to back out, head downstairs to the basement and completely keep Scythe guessing, who do have control of top floor now. And this time, rather than throw their lives away, Nerdsync and Cobra have just dropped out to the lower floor and then are going to start rotating out, along with Davin himself. So Cobra and Davin just going to crouch walk their way through here to get the jump onto Carbons and Curse. And there's no, I don't think there's any drones up here, any intel happening that's going to let anyone know that these two are coming. I want to see this play out. Kryptos not even looking. Bomber gets taken down by Kryptos from above as Davin gets the kill onto Woken. That is his position given away. He's going to move in to take down Kryptos. And that's an, oh no, there's the team kill. That's not what we want to see. Curse gets the kill onto Cobra, leaving us in a 2v2. Great flank there from Davin and Cobra. That's really managed to squash the attack from Scythe quite a bit. 2 players still left upstairs though. But with 20 seconds left, they've got no choice but to push. That gas grenade is going to hold him back. There's nothing he can do. He doesn't have diffuser, so he's not responsible. The diffuser's upstairs. He gets 1 kill. He just gets 1 more. He can see him. He knows exactly where he is. He's going to try and find the right holes. Clazo just has to stay alive. There's a gas grenade there. He's going to... Oh no, with the shotgun he takes him down. That's it. He's just got to run away. This is a safe one. Diffuser has been picked up by Carbons, but he hasn't got time to plant. Fantastic clutch situation there from Clazo, winning his 1v2s with a shotgun. Carbons, no idea that Clazo was going to be right there with a shotgun waiting as he ran through that door. What a play from Clazo. Well played. Well played. That is 5-1 to Athena at the end of the first half. 2 teams are now going to switch. Scythe are going to go over onto defense, and they're going to go to Aviator in games first. Thank you very much for the follow. Hey Knight. Athena. Athena for the win, says UiU Esports. You would say that. You would say that. Don't think we don't know what you're doing. So, in that last round, although there weren't a load of kills that came out of it for Athena with that flank from Cobra and Davin, I think they certainly did enough to just shake up the flow of what was happening for Scythe. They're in their groove, they're opening stuff up, they haven't got a care in the world, and then all of a sudden just 2 players just sneak up from nowhere, catch them by surprise. taking down one of their players. And it's kind of like, oh, we need to quickly adjust what we're doing. You've got to change your mindset. You've got to go into a fragging mentality rather than a setup and checklist mentality. And then they've got to get back into that ticking off the checkboxes mentality after they've dealt with those two roamers. And that's going to disrupt your mindset for a moment. So well played there to Athena for that flank. And then the punch from Plazo as he was downstairs. He could have easily got killed from up above. But with the time left, he managed to dodge out of the way, forcing that player up above to try and get downstairs. He knew roughly where he was. He had to go for that kill. But he just didn't anticipate Plazo pushing that doorway with a shotgun, allowing Athena to snatch the round. Now we're going to have 4 players coming over from Fountain. Davin always comes from the main road. He is going to open up Tengu window and make his way up there. No doubt Davin will sit on drones and then just bide his time until he can chuck in a Candela and take control of Astro with his teammates. Which is right now. He's going to move in already. Of course, it is Aviator in games, so they don't need to use Candelas to take control. Now, typically here we'd want to see some sort of flank watch happening here on the stairs. We don't have Nomad, we don't have a Claymore. So Nerdsync is just going to watch it for a little bit because his utility isn't needed yet. All he needs right now is his gun, and that's going to be useful watching that flank on Astro. As Plazo comes over. Ah, here we go. There's the edge. I'm now going out. Alright, so that staircase is now safe. Carbon's on red stairs. Do they know that he's there? That Hollow's just completely blocking the site. Carbon's had no idea Nerdsync was there, but Nerdsync knew exactly where he was because his vision wasn't impaired, and he manages to get that kill as Cobra manages to blind himself and Clazo in the process as they want to open up this wall. Stun grenades go down. Oh! Manages to push Kryptos back, but they don't act on it. They're not getting that wall open. Where is Bomber? Why is he out? Oh no, Bomber's been blinded. Cobra's been blinded. Davin's the only one not blind. Gas grenade goes down, and that's clipping through the wall. Signal jammer is up. It's starting to open the wall. Kryptos can do nothing about it, and that wall is going to get opened. That was a flustercluck of activity here on 90. Curse manages to take down Davin, leaving us in a 4v3 now. Kryptos holding behind the vault door. Ooh, Curse tries to take down that drone, but not very successful as Nursing comes in from balcony. Cobra Rosen holding through that vault wall. No one in there. Plazo starting to try to come in from the other side. He hasn't got diffuser, so we're going to see the Maestro cam. Scythe know exactly where he is as Curse gets his second of the round. And that is Cobra out of the picture. 3v3 now with a health advantage to Scythe. Curse remains on site. Kryptos, though, gets that kill. That is Bomber down and Diffuser in Classical Hall with 35 seconds left. Nursing trying to do what Nursing does, which is frag, but that player behind the shield isn't going to budge. Nursing does have 2 grenades. He could use them to good effect here. He just throws 1 grenade off that wall. Oh, no! He peeks out. Smoke is going to peek it, but Nursing gets that kill. 2v2 now. 15 seconds to go as Plazo is going to be left on his own with Nursing down. Plazo is going to go for the kills. He manages... Oh, I thought he'd taken down Woken, but he didn't. Woken with the powerful Vector. Absolutely stellar weapon, despite what people tell you. Look at that. Headshot machine is the Vector. And that's a much-needed round on the board for Scythe. What's map 2, says Josh. Sorry, Sharok. Coast, says Sing Sing. Sing Sing is indeed correct. We are going to coastline for map number 2. And if we get to map number 3, it's going to be Theme Park. Dining room and kitchen is going to be the next site to get played. Now, I don't know if Athena are expecting dining and kitchen or if they're expecting trophy and statuary, but to be fair, the lineup that they're bringing is useful for pretty much every site. Nerdsync, not so much when you're attacking the top floor with that sledge, but great gun, grenades. The sledgehammer's like a secondary. It's not necessary for the top floor typically, but he still has other utility or equipment that is very useful. So it's fine to bring him anyway. But now that dining room and kitchen is the site to be played, he becomes even stronger, as we saw from Scythe, where they can just open up holes in the floor up above, or the ceiling up above, depending on how you look at it. What we might see from what we might see from Athena, though, is a push up pantry. It's not uncommon to see Athena coming in down from the basement, making their way up pantry stairs. Let's see what Scythe are going to do about this. At the moment, they're putting a lot of effort into the top floor, and I wouldn't be surprised if Athena look at this and just say, yeah, let's just push from the basement. Why not? What's gone into pantry? Very, very little. We've got one reinforcement and one regular barricade, but that is absolutely it. There's a single ADS there, but nothing else denying entry or much utility from being spent pushing into kitchen. We've got Wolves playing over in Memorial, Woken Icy here, and with 3 players currently upstairs, I'd be surprised if Kryptos doesn't drop back. There he goes. He is going to go back to Scythe. So with 2 players upstairs, I wouldn't be surprised to see Athena head for a basement, but they are actually going to try to go for the top instead. Toot loves his Vector, says Sharok. It's such a good gun. Yes, it doesn't have much ammo, which is the main downside of it. But as a weapon to hold and fire and aim with and control, and the fire rate is just so good. So good. Nerdsync holding Liqua. With Cobra just there on 90 with him. So Nerdsync is safe to come in as the drones go out. We can see 3 players droning up above. Definite top floor take coming out here from Athena as Davin starts to move in on the intel. He's going to take out that bulletproof cam. As Nerdsync starts to push into Pig and open up a rotate. He's not going to open the castle barricade just yet. They want to drone it first, get that intel before they start opening it. But that is statuary open up now. C4 gets ripped. Doesn't do any damage, but it does destroy the Goyo shield. Huge waste. Huge waste there for Woken Icy. Just no need to destroy those. The utility, no one's even near them. 5 players here now from Athena are all up on top. As Nerdsync is going to check to see if anyone's up there, but Scythe have completely dropped off now and given top floor control. And that's actually a really good play from Scythe. They've wasted almost 2 minutes. It's taken Athena 2 minutes to get control of above the site, and they've still got to open up the holes, make their way downstairs, plant that diffuser. Bomber still has to come in and do some work, possibly. He's got to open up a wall or 2. Maybe open the hatch, but he is just going to start pushing downstairs with that diffuser as Davin gets the kill onto the walls. Bomber gets one of his own, and then Woken takes down Blazo. 4v3 now. Woken with that C4 is going to rip it, pull it, squeeze it, but it doesn't kill anyone. Nursing up above, going to drop the grenade, but that's just going to catch something. And Nursing gets that kill. That is Curse out. 4v2 now. Great grenade there from Nursing. Woken Icy down below. Just trying to make sure he doesn't get caught from above. Carbon's going to rotate up pantry stairs from the basement. 20 seconds left. And we're going to see a big push coming out here from Athena. Nursing is just going to hold up above. He's going to drop down and join Cobra on Ash. Davin gets taken down. He's going to open up. That's Carbons with a double 2v1 now as Carbons is the last man standing. Nursing with the diffuser is going to back out. He's going to have to try and plant as Cobra is going to hold him. Oh, Jaeger manages to down him. Nerdsync now in a 1v1. Both players exactly the same. No! Nerdsync is dead. Cobra is the last man alive, but not for much longer as Carbons comes up with a pistol, takes him down, finds the diffuser, starts to disable it, and that is a round on the board for Scythe, making it 5-3 now.
Defenders have disabled the bomb diffuser.
That was a really good round for Scythe. They wasted so much of Athena's time upstairs. 2 minutes to even get above the site. And then they had to do a load of work to open up holes and then just split, head downstairs and try to make that push work. Now, to be fair to Athena, although it took them 2 minutes to get control, they did it with a full man count. They had 5 players, so they could afford to, once they knew they had that top floor control, they could afford to say, all right, Bomber, one other player, you head off, you go off on your own, you start to make your way downstairs while we do the damage from down below, and then once we've done what we need to do, you can then push in and do what you need to do. So to be fair to Athena, they had that time and the man count. But let's make no mistake here, if they'd have taken control of that top floor maybe 30 seconds quicker, we could have seen that round play out very differently. Very differently. It did get down to a 1v1 essentially, and then Cobra just unfortunately couldn't win his gunfight. But like I say, that's the
Defenders, protect
That's
your
the risk. I
bombs
mean,
from
let's
being
face it, if
defused by
Nursing had been in
attackers.
a gunfight with Woken at the end there. Oh, was it Carbons? Carbons actually got the quad kill there. It was Carbons that was left. Nursing might have won the gunfight, maybe, but he had 10 health, so the chances of him losing were even greater than it was of Cobra losing. So like I say, it makes sense to have your lower health player planting, as Cobra did stand more chance than Nursing of winning that gunfight. When it comes down to a numbers game anyway. Woken Icy using my patented double castle barricade and barricade on the window. I'm going to try and dig out some old videos of me doing this. Like over a year ago I started doing this, and only now I'm starting to see people do it as well. I made this strat. I made this. Kryptos with 2 ADSs and a shield is going to be responsible for holding off Closet. And we got 1 magnet down there as well. Another magnet in here above the bathroom window, just in case any grenades sneak their way through here to try and take down this shield. And it looks like we're going to get a complete push over from the balcony from Athena, with Nursing taking control of Liqua. Davin already has control of Vault. Nursing and Cobra taking 90. They see Carbons open fire, but don't manage to do any damage. Utility is going to get taken... Oh! It's not going to get taken down. There's an ADS or a magnet there stopping it. Must have been a magnet. Or was it that ADS? That ADS is burnt, so it was the ADS that took it. The also with the C4 kill onto Cobra. Well played, that shield goes down. 4v5 now, as Clayzo is going to drone out, along with Davin. Come on, give me someone to ping to. There we go. Alright, Clayzo is going to be holding the top of that red stairs as he starts to make his way around. There is a player down below, but the air jab's going to go out and deny the late flank.
Attackers have located
1 minute 30 left on the clock. Saab Bomber backing up Clayzo. Nursing making his way around to back him up as well. Interesting. Opening up the hatch. That could be allowing for a quick drop down and then to flank up Astro. As Davin is going to place a cheeky little claymore right there on the run out from Statue. Now Woken is going to be holding that doorway. Curse going to be holding here, waiting for that flank up the red stairs, which may well come. We can see one player downstairs running around, but he is going to back out. Whamai is going to put that disc up there to protect his teammates. The Wolves is prepared for this flank. He is downstairs just waiting for someone to come up red as Clayzo gets into a gunfight with that one player in closet still. Kryptos still in the closet area. Davin gets that kill. That's Carbon's out. As Kryptos has come out of the closet now, so to speak, and is now defending bathroom. Clayzo trying to find a pick, but there's nothing there. 30 seconds left to go. And Athena still have a fair bit of work to do. They're going to probably want to push Bomber in here and plant somewhere here near the statue. Yep, that's exactly where it's going. Oh no, he gets taken down though by Woken Icy. Nursing goes down as well, leaving Clayzo all on his own in a 1v2. Nursing's not dead yet, but there's no way he's going to get revived. 12 seconds to go. The Wolf gives himself away, and again, a double kill to finish off the round with the Vector. You can't tell me that the Vector isn't a great gun. Look at that. Even though it didn't have much ammo, he managed to pre-fire it just enough to get Nomad as she comes through that rotate. Hey, Sophie Hart, thank you for coming along. Thank you for the follow, Luke 12 Games. Aviator in Games is going to be the next site played by Scythe. Scythe are bringing this back very well. We could actually see overtime here. Don't forget, it's 3 maps. 3 maps. So there's not going to be a draw. But we could get overtime. Davin Atkins is going to 6-pick Zofia and pick Zofia, whereas Kryptos is going to come off of Echo and play Clash. Now, for those that don't know, Echo has just been banned today in the pro scene, which means that the leagues are taking the steps of banning Echo as well. So Kryptos has no choice but to not play Echo. If he did play Echo, he would have to be team killed. Hey, Tinny Path, welcome to the stream.
attackers have discovered
Siri thought I was talking to her when I said Teeny Path, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, stream, I guess. Could be misunderstood as Siri. Siri, I suppose. I get it. Alright, so we got standard reinforcements on these walls. Sometimes you'll get a rotate here, but not in this case. Not just yet, at least. We can't see how many reinforcements are actually left in the pockets of the players because of the shared pool now. Davin doing Davin, opening up that Astro windows. Nursing's going to come down from the main door. Cobra coming down from the basement. Clazo droning and Sarbomber droning, doing their supporting roles. Woken just holding in vault with that shotty. Kryptos holding on 90 with Flash. Now, that is reinforced. So this is a play that I haven't done, but it's a play that I kind of pioneered. You know, I would reinforce the hatch over here, put a shield on it, and then sit behind it watching these doors. Kryptos has taken it to a different level, just bringing Clash and just sitting there. Now, there's nothing people can do, really. However, Zofia can use the lifeline to knock the shield down, but Curse is there with magnets to deny that. But if you get close to Kryptos, then he's in trouble. The power of Clash is keeping your enemy at a distance. The power of Monty is letting your enemy get close. All you have to do here is run at her, and she can't back out if she has one player coming from each side. Kryptos has to move, is forced to move, and then gets down. So a great surgical strike there by Athena, pushing, making sure that Clash has to move out from that corner, and then it's just easy pickings. So although it's an interesting hold, it's not sustainable. Someone will push you and melee you and take you down, or you'll just get ganged up on there. You'll have to move out the corner, and then there's someone waiting to pick up a kill. Now, the Wolves is going to be holding the top of the main stairs. Curse holding behind the Go shield. Wolves holding in a study. Woken Icy. Oh! Going to get damage there from the Goyo shield. 5v3. And Athena are doing a great job of working together here. Grenade's going to go out into the corner of the room. Is it going to get Wolves? No, it's not. Cobra gets the kill onto Woken. Wolves is going to peek it, but he's going to get taken down by Nursing because Clazo gets a kill of his own. That's Curse out, and that is a flawless round to Athena, making it 6-4. Match point. Pretty much shield simulator at this point, says Sing Sing. Alright, so the next site is going to be Aviator in Games. Scythe are going to give it another bash to see if they can make it out alive this time. And we're going to have slightly different operators. We're going to have Carbons playing Pulse. So he'll be playing downstairs, no doubt, for plant denial. Oh no, he's going to 6-pick onto Jaeger. Cobra is going to move off of Buck and pick someone else. Now, Athena are going to know that Trophy and Statuary isn't going to get played, so it's either going to be Aviator or it's going to be Dining.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
But it is Aviator in Games, as we know. But Athena don't know that yet, at least until their drones get in there. Let's see what kind of setup we get coming out now. After this map, we will take a 5-minute break to give the players a chance to chill out, relax, maybe make a sub if they need to.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Clazo and Bomber going to spawn at the fountain. Oh, I thought we were watching Clazo there, but Cam decided not to watch. So 2 supports coming from the fountain. Kryptos is OCD, not allowing him to have that tiny bit of debris on the side of the wall there. Where can I see on Cams? Carbons playing downstairs in the basement, which Which is a good play because people don't expect anyone to be down there in the basement. But he is going to come up.
A bomb has been located.
Oh, and there is a player there in the hallway. Easy pickings here for Carbons. If he follows around that way. Oh, he's going to start running though. Is that going to tip off Cobra? Cobra looks like he might have an idea that someone is nearby. He can hear the footsteps, but he's not sure where. He knows it's in mud. Has that laser sight been seen by Carbons? That's the question. He sees the laser sight. He knows someone is there. He's been droned, so he's going to back out. Take some gunfire, not from Cobra, but from someone else. It was Davin Atkins. And Carbons is going to make his way back downstairs to the basement and live to fight another day. Davin preempting that he might come up this staircase, but Carbons is instead going to be rotating round to this other stair. No, you can't actually. There isn't another staircase. Yes, there is. There's red. Okay. Such a shame they don't have a bomb site in the basement because this just never gets used. I'd like to see a rework where they put something downstairs in the basement. And this here is just like a maze. And look at this, these rooms here. So Plazo going to be on drones. Cobra Rosen on red stairs. Oh, he sees GS Carbons, takes the kill. He loses a lot of damage. He's going to open up some holes, but there is a player there at the end of the hallway. Who is it? It's not Kryptos. It's not Woken. It must be... It is Wolves playing downstairs. He hasn't tried to capitalize. He knows someone's down there. He's going to start to move in now. Doesn't know exactly where he is. And that is Buck down. Just needed one shot to the chest. That was all it took because he was so low on health from the gunfight he was in previously. 4v4 now with 45 seconds left on the clock. That vault wall is going to get denied by the impact trip from Kryptos. Stun grenades are going to go out, but Bomber is not there to capitalize on it. Bomber, you need to be there opening up as those stun grenades go out. Pretty much, my dude. Air jab goes down. That is going to allow that wall to get... No, the impact trick is not successful. Kryptos didn't have the angle on it as the air jab knocks someone back. 3v4 now, 20 seconds remaining, and it's going to need to be a heavy push. Plazo takes down Kryptos. Oh, and he gets another onto the walls. It is a 2v2 now. The boys from Athena are going to flank round and try to make their way in behind vault door. Bomber has diffuser. He's going to plant here as Plazo goes in to watch the vault. Plant is going to start. Curse gets taken down. It's Woken Icy in a 1v2. Free fires go out. All he's got to do is stop the plant, but he's not going to manage it. And Plazo's there to get the kill, and that is round Athena taking the win 7-5 in this first map of a potential 3. And that is Villa 7-5 to Athena. Well played to both teams. Well played, well played. 7-4 Cobra, look at that. Cobra, NerdSync, and Plazo, all with 11 kills. That's what you call a team working together. Now, the teams will get a 5-minute chat. 5-minute break. While we just talk briefly about how that went. So, Athena had a great start. 5-1 up at the end of the first half. That's not a position that any team wants to be in when they're the ones with the 1. But they were where they were. Then we saw Scythe start to bring it back. They had 3 rounds in a row, winning every site they played when they switched over to defense. Remembering this is a defender-sided map. But unfortunately, when it came to Aviator in games, they played it twice at the end there and just couldn't win it. It came so close though. They had 2 rounds where they were very, very close. But Plazo there with the triple kill, and then just at the last moment, he manages to clean up and get that 4th kill, winning it for Athena on match point, taking them to 7-4. 7-5. No, it was 7-4. I'm lying. It was 7-4. Taking it to 7-4, giving them that win of the first map. Bear with me. Alright, just communicating with the teams, just making sure everything's okay. Alright, let me head back over to here. Alright, so 5-minute break for the teams. They've had 1 minute or so already. Hey, Pyrolysis, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, good to see you. So that is 1 or 2 minutes down. I'm going to take a very quick break myself. I will be back. Try not to miss me too much. But stick with us.
You're watching the Xbox Champions League. Xbox Champions League.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Thank you very much for your patience. Everyone in the game is now ready up. Or at least they were. One is not ready. Bear with me for a second. Let me double check before I start. Everyone was ready, but now they're not. I just want to make sure. Yep, everyone is ready. Okay. Let's go. As we head over to Coastline, and Scythe are going to be attacking first. Again. With Athena defending first. Wave! Who won the first map? It was Athena with a 7-4 victory, my guy. 7-4. 7-5? No, it was 7-4. Blackbeard is going to get banned first by Athena. Coastline, makes sense. Fragging map. Blackbeard just... no one likes playing Blackbeard most of the time. Playing against him, rather. Scythe continuing to ban Monty. Much to the upset of all shield lovers anywhere. Everywhere. Mutes. Very interesting ban. Not often you see a mute ban. Now I love playing mutes. I used to be a real mute main. Great utility. Nice SMG. I'm not a shotgun user. I prefer the SMG. The MP5K or whichever it's called. Whereas I know the play is shotgun, SMG, but I just can't use the SMG reliably, and I'm not very good with shotguns reliably, so I just prefer to not use them. Valkyrie, great intel operator. Chucking cams out stores, outside doors. Outside doors? Outdoors. So, great operator to have there. Right. Now, let me very quickly just write down the bans. So, it's the old BB and Valk and Monty and Mute. Okay, fine. And the first site we're going to play is Kitchen. Double Kitchen. Kitchen service, kitchen entrance. Or kitchen and service entrance. It's not double kitchen. Double kitchen is cafe. For those of you that are wondering where you see the Twitter things come up at the top, there's a Scythe esport, but there isn't one for Athena. It's because they don't currently have a Twitter account. Arguably, I could put the UiU Esports Twitter account on there. Yes, it was 7-4 pyrolysis. My notebook confirms it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
I'm pretty sure it was
defused by
7-4.
attackers.
And I can see that I've written down 4 wins. I mean, it does feel like Athena, it does feel like Scythe are at 5, but I have only written down 4 wins. And 7. I write it down for each round who won it. And I've got 11 rounds played with Athena having 7, which would mean 7-4. So it didn't get to, I'm pretty sure, maybe it was 7-5. I'm sure it was 7-4.
10 seconds left.
I'm gonna have to check that after the stream now. It's gonna annoy me. It's really gonna annoy me.
5 seconds to go.
Redo, have you been watching? What was the score? I'm sure it was 7-4. Alright, so we've got standard reinforcements down here on the wall with a rotate hole, which isn't particularly standard. Standard holes up here, so you can cover it from over here. Reinforcements here. We've got not an extended hold into Sunrise. And the boys from Scythe are going to take control of the top floor. Now, Cobra is up there, but is going to drop out. I should use that more for rotates. Come down to Blue Bar and back up Davin. Giving him a quick way out there rather than through the doorway if he needs it. And he is getting ready to make use of it. Kryptos just outside on the stairs. But he isn't going to go in through Sunrise, I don't think. It looks like Sunrise isn't going to get touched. Now, we have 4 members of Scythe all up on the top floor. And similar to Villa, everywhere above the site can be broken except for this guitar hallway or VIP. Not VIP, just a guitar, let's call it. And the bathroom. Everywhere here and here is destructible, except for just over here. Well, this is destructible, but there's something underneath it that stops you from seeing anything. And they do now have top floor control with no one upstairs contesting them, and it is still a 5v5. Kerr sees a player down below in the holes that are being made. He takes some shots, doesn't manage to hit anyone. The Wolf's upstairs doing exactly the same, just opening up the holes for his teammates. Carbons is going to start making his way over to White Stairs and watching for that flank. There is a player down there. I don't know if he knows he's there. Kryptos up on the hatch in bedroom. Can open up the wall right below with his Hibana charges if he needs to. Clazo takes down Curse, even in a 5v4. Cobra playing downstairs in a very precarious position. That wall has already been opened by Hibana. Okay, I have missed it. Saw Bomber just playing out in lobby. Bomber and Cobra playing in very odd positions. We can see Bomber going for the kill there, but he doesn't manage to get it. Cobra, though, cleans up, gets that one onto Carbons. Glazo takes down Kryptos, 4v2 now. Woken outside that window. Gas grenade's going to hold him back. There's 40 seconds left. Smoke still has 2 grenades in the pocket. So that window is effectively now cut off if needed. But he is sitting here at this doorway with a shotgun. Oh, he's going to see the plan. Oh, he takes a shot. Doesn't manage to hit him. Gas grenade goes out. That is going to hold Carbons back as Cobra gets the kill. Sorry, not Carbons, Woken. But as Cobra takes that kill, and the Wolf is going to push in. See Smoke takes him down. 3v1. He sees Cobra just outside in the doorway, but spins away. Doesn't even manage to shoot at him. And that is the first round going in favor of Athena. Alright, so the next site to be played is going to be Hookah and Billiards. We're going to get Melusi brought out by NerdSync instead of Mozzie. Now, Melusi, kind of think of her as being more of an on-site player. I mean, I say that. She is very similar to Legion in that you can play on-site or off-site with Melusi. You can put Banshees down in places to slow down a push. So you could have one in here, for example, by the door to slow down anyone trying to push their way in. Alternatively, you can roam as her and have them stopping people from moving too quickly at points where you want to pinch them. For example, if you wanted to play here in theatre, you could have a Banshee here or somewhere in the hallway. So if you want to play here, you could have a Banshee here, slowing a player down as they come towards it. When you hear it going off, you can just swing out through the doorway and get that kill, because it's not typically expected that you're going to be that nearby.
5 seconds to go.
ADS deployed and ready to go. Razor wire is deployed.
Attackers are
Bomber with the last moment reinforcements can change his mind. Another strat that I started back in the day, putting a shield here. I normally would put it a little bit further back, just a little bit. But here is good too. This allows you to peek to the left, to the right, and above the shield. And if you've got magnets down here or ADSs, then that will stop grenades from coming out and taking the shield down. And it's very difficult to push through that doorway if someone is playing in that position. The troublesome part is you've got to watch out for anyone coming up cool vibes. Or from VIP getting the flank on you from the hallway. EMP goes down. The Wolf is going to push Glazo. Glazo falls back a little bit as that Banshee gets disabled, but it's going to be back up in time before anyone from the side can really capitalize on the fact that it's actually taken out of action right now. Oh no, the grenade! Oh, it doesn't do enough damage to Glazo. The gas grenade goes out. That is going to slow down a push up the staircase. Cobra on white. NerdSync in bed. Davin in pink upstairs, and Bomber just holding behind the bomb. Work on that window, waiting for someone to come through the rotate as Kryptos is taking control of window. Carbon's downstairs in security. Wolf's down below. He's going to get a free kill onto Legion. Oh, he does 50 health. It's not enough. Carbons gets a kill. That is Cobra out as NerdSync takes down Kryptos, and the Wolves is going to back out and head upstairs to Hooker from the main stairway with the diffuser, as Woken IC is going to continue to hold on this window. Pings go down onto the Legion traps. That's going to get taken down. As Woken comes in from below, isn't going to open the hatch, but he's going to open up holes to try and shift Saab Bomber. Gas grenade goes out. And that's not going to slow down anyone right now as the Wolves is just... Is he going to fall off the edge? Curse takes down Clazo. Carbons takes down Davin. Carbons gets another. That is Nerdsync. Bomber taking down Carbon's own. Bomber is left all on his own. The support player is the last man standing. Sophia doesn't know that he's there. He knows that Sophia's there, but Sophia doesn't know that he's there. Plant is going down in billiards. Sophia now knows that he's there. But Curse standing out by Plant Pot is going to get that kill. Oh, cheeky. And that is a round to Scythe. And Athena now are going to head over to Penthouse and Theatre. Decided that they don't want to give Hookah another shot. So in that round, it was a very strong round for Scythe. They managed to get good control and just pick off the players of Athena as they did it. It was very well played. They did a fair bit of dropping out and rotating and adapting on the fly to the defensive hold. But they made it work for them. They were moving all over the place, seeing where they needed utility, making the call that we need to go over there, use this utility here, just to make sure that they were getting things open and getting the angles they needed, ready to push.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And it worked out well for them. So Athena now are going to try what is typically known as one of the more unfavored sites. We're going to get a mirror window and a cheeky stand-up position down here with no reinforcement, I'm guessing. No, there is no reinforcement on there. Standard reinforcements along all of these walls and a mirror window there. That's an interesting placement. That is an interesting placement. What can you see from there? Oh, and you can kind of, I guess you can see, I suppose if you stand here, you might see enough of it. Okay, it allows you to at least when someone is pushing from the top of white. Alright, 2 players coming from pool. Rest coming from parking, or Lamborghini. Oh, Kryptos with the early kill onto Cobra. How did he manage that? Was Cobra trying a little peek? Did he run out? Yes, he did. Cobra. Cobra. Is that the G2? It is. That's the G2 skin. Hey, nice. I picked up that myself yesterday. It's a nice skin. It is a nice skin. Alright, Kryptos droning out. He's going to find Pulse. Carbon's getting ready to push into the kitchen. Wolves gets his drone taken out by a man on Cool Vibes. So Curse is going to be ready for anyone on that staircase. Davin playing upstairs in Hookah. Just looking for people down below as Nerdsync is going to watch through some cheeky little holes in the floor. Sophia opening up holes there. And Clazo just... Nerves of Steel is just going to peek it. It's like, oh, there's a hole been made there. Someone's going to be underneath it. I'll tackle it. I'll go for it. He's going to get thrown out. And there is no one down there under that hole. It looks like we're going to get a push up white stairs by 3 or 4 members here. The side, they have opened up that mirror window, which means grenades can go in there if they want to. Sledge will be on duty for that. There's no ADS to stop them. More holes getting opened up by Sophia. That's her second and last lifeline. And that mirror window is going to get opened as well. Clazo's going to hunt down that kill down below him, but he's very low on health now with about 15 to 20. As Kryptos takes down Davin 3v5. And this is looking very good right now for Scythe. Oh, it was looking good until Nerdsync looked through the floor. Used that mighty vector to get a kill onto Wokum. She sees another player down there, does a whole load of damage. As Wolves is starting to push up with his teammate. And see default cams being used to great effect here to let Athena know that there are 2 players there coming up the stairs. EMP is going to go down, but it's going to get picked up by the Magnet as Sarbomber gets another kill. That is a 3-3 now with Sarbomber taking down Kryptos. As Carbons is going to try and push his way in through VIP. The Wolves is going to join him. Bomber there all alone gets taken down by Ash. 2 players left on site now. 1 player left on site. Clazo all on his own. He just needs to hold his position. Oh no! It's like he forgets the window isn't there. And Curse takes him down as he sees him making his way to the doorway, and he knows to just pre-fire that door. And he gets that kill, and that's another round on the board for Scythe. And for the first time in this matchup, they take a lead. Did Team Athena have a different name before? I don't recognize the team name, but I remember the players. Yeah, they were Venga Boys. Turtle, they were Venga Boys. Oh, looks like we might well get a rehost here. Woken Icy has left. He has left. Other players are leaving. We do have a rehost. Okay. No, not help. Alright, why are we getting a rehost? Alright, let me set this back up. Fortunately, it's a rehost very early on, so that was a rehost for Scythe, so that's one rehost for them. They get no more, they only get one per map. So they can have one in the third map if we go to a third map, but they don't have any more rehosts on this map. Okay, let me invite the players. Who do we have? We've got Davin. And who else should we invite? Oh, I'll invite Woken, but he's always offline, and like Woken's at the very end of the list, so it takes me ages to get to him. There we go. That's the invites gone. Alright, so where were we? We were playing on Coastline, and we had orange team attacking first and the blue team attacking on overtime. So let's remind ourselves of what the bans were. So for attack we had Blackbeard and Monty. Monty becoming a very, very common ban, especially when Cobra is in the game. But he is common anyway. I don't think it's really anything to do with Cobra at all. Mute was one of the defensive bans, which is a great pick. Davin has been playing Mute a lot in Villa. And Mute is just a great operator. It's not very often you see him banned, but it does make sense. And then Valkyrie was the last ban that we had. Wait a minute. I just got kicked out. Huh. I was rehosting and I got kicked out. Alright, won't let me create a match for another 4 minutes. Right. Alright, we're going to have to wait. Bear with me. What we'll do is, let me just play this video while I set it all up.
You're watching the Xbox Champions League. watching the Xbox Champions League.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Server is now reset up, just waiting for all of the players to join. So just a quick reminder of where we got to. We were three rounds into Coastline, with Scythe being 2-1 up. Now, as a reminder for you, we've got Scythe starting on attack, we've got Athena starting on defense. When we get to overtime, it will flip around. Athena will start on attack. The operator bans are Monty, Blackbeard, Valkyrie, and Mute. And then in terms of the rounds that we played already, Athena took home a win on Kitchen and Service. But then we saw Scythe turning that round, taking a win on Hookah, and then taking a win on Penthouse. And that is where we will be starting off from. So the two teams are now just joining the lobby. Once they're in, we will get things going again. Right, looks like one player is just having some connection issues, so restarting the game. So we'll try and keep you entertained here. Now let's remind ourselves of what the community poll was for Twitter. 71% of Twitter decided that tonight it was very likely that Athena are going to take home the win on this best of three. Bear with me for a second. Bear with me. Your Rainbow Six Siege took too long to load. Please try again. Yeah, common issue from a lot of games, unfortunately. Right, so just waiting for everyone to come in. Let's remind ourselves of who's playing tonight. For Scythe, we've got Woken Icy, who's playing Flex and Entry. He's just joined the team from Abrupt. We've got Cryptos, who's playing from Flex, who's just joined the team from Free Elo and then JPC for like a week and a half, but he's now on Scythe. We've got The Wolves, who is on Hard Support. We've got Curse, who is playing Flex, and we've got Carbons, who is on Entry. For Athena, we have Davin Atkins, IGL, Flex, Fragger, Support, whatever he needs to be. That's Davin. We've got Plazo, who is Support. We've got Sarbomber, who is Support. We've got Nerdsync, who is just a stone cold killer. And we've got Cobra Rosen. I don't know what role Cobra would be called. I mean, I guess Entry. He is an Ashe player quite often. He could be called an Entry, but he also does support work as well. So let's go with Flex for Cobra. If we're going to pigeonhole Cobra, let's pigeonhole him as Flex. Now all of the players are in. We just need everyone to ready up, and we will get this show on the road. Let me check the match chat and see if everyone is ready, because there is one player not ready, but I don't know if it's glitch or just not ready. Oh, yeah, he is. Okay, cool. Let's go. Coastline. 3-0 is the starting scoreline. 3-0. Sorry, it's not the starting scoreline, but it's the maps that we played. So we're starting on map 4, 2, 1. Is the scoreline to Scythe. So Kitchen and Service is going to be the site getting played by Scythe. We've got a very sensible lineup coming out from Athena, and a very sensible lineup coming out here from Scythe. Sledge going to be very useful for taking control of the top, making all those holes downstairs in the floor. Sorry, making all those holes in the floor to see downstairs and take people out from above. Shift all of the defenders out of their standard spots. For some reason, it's taking ages. Oh, we've got NerdSync just taking a while to connect. So if you've just joined and you're looking at the screen thinking, wait a minute, 2-1 and no one's killed anything, it's because we've just had a rehost. So thank you to everyone for sticking with us. For the last, oh, I don't know, 8 minutes maybe? 8 minutes possibly? I get probably around 8 minutes.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Cobra is going to get Hatch. Let's see what kind of setup we're going to get coming out here. So some standard reinforcements here. Same setup as we saw when they came here the first time. Although they didn't have this third reinforcement last time. But we do have these holes here that allow for a quick rotate in from the other side, or allow you to cover it from up above. From here you can see down into sight, so if anyone runs in you can just pop them in the head as they run past that hole in the wall. Now we're not getting as much of a top floor hold here from Athena as I might expect. I'm a big fan of bringing castle, reinforce these walls, castle barricade here, castle barricade here to protect you from that window. Maybe a castle barricade up here, rotate hole around here, open this hatch, open up some holes around about here so you can see the kitchen window, open up some holes here so you can see down to default plant. A couple of players up here, maybe mute, castle. Can be a nice hold, can be a nice hold, but we're not seeing that coming out from Athena. Woken Icy knows exactly where Vigil is. He's going to go on his ability to try and escape. That ping goes out. Is it going to be enough for anyone to capitalize on? Carbons isn't going to go in and try and chase him down, but Kryptos is. Going to open the window, going to start to drone. Oh, and we see that he is running away into the kitchen. Okay, rotate holes here into blue. One player sitting in office. Who is it? It's Legion. He's going to... Oh no! Legion shoots out his own Goya mine. Goo mine. That isn't a play. Cobra Rosen just pre-firing through the wall into blue, but there is no target to be found. 3 players, it looks like, here stacked up in lobby. Cobra Rosen going to start making his way around through security, though, to join Davin. Which means basically we've got 4 players playing all the way off-site over here on this side of the building, the south side. Plazo just all on his own as smoke. If there was a site rush right now, I mean, all it would take is for... well, actually, no, you couldn't just storm into kitchen because... into service, because Bomber here could shoot through. Okay, I kind of see... Yeah. I still think, though, 4-man site rush right now. Just overpower Plazo. And Scythe could have this. Plazo does take a lot of damage, but Kryptos takes even more as he gets killed. Curse just, checking his recoil by firing into the wall. Bomber, though, takes him down as he tries to leg it away. Plazo very low on health on site. Davin just as low himself. And Cobra's going to be playing outside in courtyard. And there we go. There's that hole coming into play. But NerdSync is the one that gets the kill onto Wolves. NerdSync is going to be playing upstairs now. We've had a late rotate upstairs. NerdSync getting ready to jump out the window if needed to, but there is no one out there. Bomber taking down Woken Icy. And it is a 5v1. 5v none. As Cobra cleans up that last kill and takes a round. For Athena, making it 2-2. Hey, what's going on in the chat? When did JPC play Vanquish? Didn't know we were playing GPC. We will be at some point. Oh. Hookah and Billiards is going to be the next site. Being brought out here by Scythe. Sorry, just checking the match chat. Yeah, everything's okay. Alright, cool. Hookah and Billiards. So we are going to have Cobra going back onto Jaeger. Nerdsick playing Malusi. Whamai being brought out by Bomber. Clazo back on Smoke and Davin still on Legion. Davin does like Legion a lot. And we've got pretty much the same lineup coming out here for the defending team
Defenders, protect your bombs from
as we
being
had in the
defused
last
by
round. We've got Sledge, Ash. Only difference mainly I think is Jackal. We had Hibana before being played by Kryptos. Kryptos has switched on to Zofia. No, sorry, it was the same lineup in the last round. It's just different people playing different operators now. So where we had Woken Icy playing Kryptos. Woken Icy playing Kryptos? Well, we had Woken Icy playing Zofia. That has now gone to Kryptos. But we did have Kryptos playing Hibana. And now that's been brought out by Jackal. So that's the only change that we've got. Standard reinforcements here on the main wall. Very effective use of 3 players. Standard reinforcement shield and rotate going up here. Sometimes run a castle barricade on this door, but that's not going to be possible here because there is no castle. Magnets are going out. 3 players still on site. Nursing running around on his own in theatre, penthouse. But he is going to back out. Top of white, and the Cobra goes down again already to the Wolves. The Wolves. Downstairs in kitchen. That's Cobra getting taken out quite early. 2 rounds in a row, unfortunately. Carbon's checking the hatch for the drop down. There is a player just above it. It is Davin. I don't think he's going to drop down though, but Carbons is ready for it in case he does. He looks like he wants to drop, but he knows better. He knows better. He's going to watch the doorway instead. Nursing though takes down Woken. Gets a second onto Carbons. As Kryptos takes down Saab Bomber. And Nerdink just rotating around through security. So those 2 players must have gone down in office as the Wolves gets the second kill. That is Clazo. 2v3 now with a man advantage going to Scythe. Curse holding the rotate, or the flank rather, from office. Wolves droning out to see if there's anyone there. And Kryptos just pre-firing to see what's going on while he covers Wolves behind the bar. Davin's just still holding upstairs with Nerdink on top of blue. Now Nerdink doesn't want to play this too aggressively. He is just going to wait patiently. A whole minute and 15 seconds left. Scythe have got all of the time in the world, as long as the world only had 1 minute and 20 seconds. But they do have a lot of time. Oh! Curse has no idea that Nerdink is just laid down there on blue. And that is Curse out. 2v2 now. Diffuser in the hand of the Wolves. Kryptos just holding the double window with half of his health. He sees a player just going past that rotate. Take some shots. But Malusi is going to know not to run past it again quite so quickly because there is someone watching. He knows all he's got to do is watch this doorway from the shield. He is in a very, very safe position as Sophia is going to drop down and try to get that flank on blue. Here we go. Who's going to win this one? Nerdink v Kryptos. This has to go to Nerdink. There's no way Kryptos is going to pre-fire up here. No way he's going to think to look right above him. There we go. Kryptos dead. Wolves, last man standing, is in sight. He knows roughly where one player is. C4 goes out. Doesn't manage to pull the trigger in time, though, as he gets the headshot onto the Wolves and takes a round for Athena, making it 3-2. Well played there to Athena. Great hold. Great hold. So this is the last round of the first half. And obviously, Scythe are going to want to be winning it. because they don't want to go 4-2 down into the second half. This is typically known as a fraggers map. So, yeah. I mean, you can frag on defense as well, obviously. But being a fraggers map doesn't mean it's just an attackers map. It just means that people that can kill should thrive here. But generally, you do think of that as being more the attacker side. So, realistically, it's kind of expect to see attacking win. But at the moment, we're not seeing that. So there's no way that we are going to want to see, or that Scythe are going to want to see themselves go down 4-2 as they enter the second half when they switch over onto defense. Bear with me for 1 second, chat. Bear with me for 1 second. Right, I'm back. Oh, and I come back just in the nick of time as the game starts up. Nerdsync is the fragger of the team for Athena, and you can see him up there with 6 kills to his name. Right, Penthouse and Theatre is going to be the final site played by Scythe, by Athena rather. Typically the least favourite site, but Kitchen has been done. Hookah and Billiards has been done. I'm very interested to know why Athena aren't going downstairs to Double Bar. Double Bar is a very good site. However, the strats on it are kind of played out now. You open up all the holes down here. You open up a rotate here. You reinforce the wall over here. Stick a shield on it with some ADSs or magnets. Maybe have a player here. Maybe a castle barricade. It's a very known site to play. When you play it, you kind of know the kind of defense that's going to be used. Woken Icy takes a lot of damage straight away there. Like his own teammate shot. His own teammate must have shot him. There's no way that was a run out. That is unfortunate. Everyone's going to rappel up to the top, it looks like. Carbons, Wolves. Okay, DJ Booth is going to get played here by Cryptos and Curse. While Woken's going to stay downstairs and drone, it looks like. Is he downstairs? I don't know where he is. Yeah, he is downstairs. Okay, fine. The Wolves is going to come for Hookah's side. Curse going to drone out, bring his drone back to himself so that he can carry it around with him in his pocket. Carbon just watching for those rotates. Cryptos is going to want to get that wall open, but they need Thatcher or Twitch to do it. But they don't have either of those operators. What we could expect to see here is Curse going down below the bedroom wall and shooting the bandit batteries through the floor. But it is very risky to go down to the lobby at this point because you could easily get killed by someone on the defensive side. We've got these same mirror windows being placed by Mirror. Drone is following Bomber around. They know exactly where he is. He's going to stick a magnet up, but it's a little bit too late. He's going to get blinded. Let's take a look at what's going to happen. It's not going to get capitalized on, though, by Scythe. Cryptos doesn't follow it up. I mean, he might have just been trying to burn magnets, but that was too wasted. There's another magnet going off over here. Stun grenades all over the place. Bomber just protecting his eyes. Davin Atkins gets into a gunfight over here. He dropped. Oh! The lag made it impossible for me to know what was going on. Curse gets 2 kills though. Davin and Cobra. Cryptos gets another. That's Clazo down. Nerdsync. Bomber gets one. That is Cryptos 2v4. As Nerdsync, the frag master, is going to move into sight, into Pent, and wait. Stun grenades are going to go out. He's not going to get blind. He's going to chuck a C4. It's not going to find a target though, but they know where Nerdsync is now. Drones are coming through. They're going to have even better idea where he is, and he's going to get pinged. He's getting jackal trapped as well. That's not going to help the situation here for him. They know that they can come and start planting, and it looks like that's what's going to happen now. The Wolves is planted behind bed, pretty default spot, as random gunfire comes through the doorway. He's got no C4 to deny it. He opens fire onto Ash, doesn't do any damage whatsoever. Oh, he sees the guy on top of the bed, takes some shots, doesn't manage to get a kill. Explosives going off all the way around him. He could make his way out into 90 at this point, but he's going to sit tight in sight. This is looking very, very, very unwinnable for Nerdsync, unfortunately. No matter how well he can frag, 4v1 post-plant situation where they all know exactly where he is. It was never going to go the way of Athena. And that was a win for Scythe. Well played as they take it 3-3 at the end of the first half. A much stronger performance on Coastline here from Scythe than we had in map 1. Let's remember in map 1, Villa, we saw Scythe go down 5-1 at the end of the first half. They then won 3 rounds in a row, but then we saw Athena win another 2, and that took the win. Whereas this time we're seeing a lot more balance. We saw 1 win coming out from Athena, 2 from Scythe, 2 from Athena, and then 1 from Scythe. So 3-3 is the score right now as the sides switch, and we go over to Hookah and Billiards as our very first site to be defended by Scythe. Bomber playing his support role by bringing Ace. Clazo playing his support role with Nomad. Nomad, great operator. Absolutely love Nomad. Been playing her so much lately. I say so much lately, I don't really play much anymore. Maybe 3 hours a week. But when I do, I play Nomad quite a lot. She's such a good operator. Great gun. And great utility. I hate getting flanked. So it just makes sense to use an operator that stops flanks.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by...
Alright, Hookah and Billiards. Let's see what the setup is going to be. Kryptos putting down his Evil Eye there to watch down to the hallway. And also Blue. That's a good positioning, that. That is nice. Only problem is, by putting it there, you just need Hibana to come round from here. Stick some pellets on the wall and that's coming off. Same also with Star Bomber and Ace. We don't have Hibana, so it's not a problem, but Ace will do something about it from a distance. I mean, also Nurting could chuck a grenade at it, of course. Right. Interesting to reinforce this hatch. Normally it's less soft. And a jump through rotate rather than a walk through rotate. This is interesting. This is interesting. Right, is Cobra going to last longer than 30 seconds in this round? I feel like he is. Go on, drones. He sees one player. He opens up that window. There isn't a player just in there, but maybe he was hoping that someone was just going to run past that window. He saw the player running. Maybe he thought he could get a sneaky kill. But he doesn't manage to get one. Curse is playing in sight. Wolves playing on 90. Now, this is a hold I used to do like 2 years ago with a shield. This is the problem with using Ace on that wall. It's so easy to take down his utility from the hallway. But it is taking Wolves a little bit longer than it should do to get to it. Kryptos is down already, and through that double window, Nursing gets the kill with a headshot. C4 gets pulled. Oh! Woken Icy taking down Nursing. That's a clip, people. That is a clip. Ashka's going to rappel down to that same window. That is Cobra. What's he going to do from here? He's not going to get C4 because the C4 is now spent. There's one C4 left though, and it is in the hands or the pocket of Malusi. Cobra's going to take down this shield and an ADS. That shield actually stopped the ADS from picking up the breaching round. That is an oof. Takes down the other shield, but Cobra gets taken down by Carbons from somewhere. That is the run out, and he's outside. He's in the wild. He's going to get picked off easily here by Davin and Bomber. Bomber wanted that kill to pad his stats, but Davin's like, no. I'm Capital. This one's mine. Now, typically at this point, we'd see Capital go up to double window, which is what we are going to see. Oh, he sees the head of Woken Icy and takes the kill himself. Davin is a wrecking machine on Capital. Curse, last man standing, playing as Malusi. Firebolts and gas and smoke bolts go down. Plant is going to be successful as Davin gets taken out of action. 2v1, all players full health. Pings go out, refires go out, but it doesn't find the target. One player in each site now just holding that diffuser. Oh, and Davin with the cheeky claymore, even from the grave. Davin is not a man to be trifled with. That is one of the cheekiest C4s you can ever hope to see, and it actually caught someone out. That's the C4 that, if you go onto my YouTube channel, you can see my map mastery video on Chalet, and that's actually a C4, that's actually a claymore that I put into that video. I'm not going to call that Davin stole that from my video, because I'll be honest, I'd be surprised if Davin watches any of my videos. Certainly when it comes to map knowledge anyway, there's nothing that he'll learn from them. But it's always nice to see something that you've used yourself and given in tips to come out. 2. Which one do you like the most, Athena or Venga? Says Ty Fluozon in the chat. Well, this is my first time casting Athena. I like their new logo. I do like their new logo, but I also liked the silliness of the original logo. Because they're not Venga boys anymore, you guys can't. They can't really have their "we like to party" music as they start the game. So there's possibly a little bit of the fun character for me lost as the team have transitioned over to Athena. I can't call it, Ty. I can't call it. Obviously, Venga had that Ty Fluozon guy. He was alright. They also had Badass Chief, which Athena hasn't got. He was alright. Valley as well, I believe, who was in Venga. I don't believe is in Athena. I'm not sure. So, you know, there's some characters missing now.
5 seconds left.
I'm going to say I prefer Athena right now. No, I prefer Venga. I prefer Venga. But let's see what Athena does. Look at all that destruction down there on the floor. What's happened here? Oh, that's shotgun holes from opening this up. Oh, excuse me. Alright, Curse is going to chill behind the shield. Carbons is going to head upstairs. And again, we're not having a top floor hold coming out here from anyone as they defend this site, which is very, very disappointing. Oh, Carbons and Cobra getting into a gunfight. Cobra doesn't mess around. He is pushing hard. He wants that kill. Kryptos, though, is too busy getting one of his own as he takes down Nursink with a C4. Oh, nice Fnatic skin on that G3.
Device in position.
I want. Carbons downstairs. In Sunrise, just holding. The Wolves, top of white. Curse. In service entrance. Woken Icy. Using this hole the other way. You don't often see the hole get used this way. Normally you see it from outside looking in by the defender. But this time we've got defender looking out as Carbons peeks around. Oh, Carbons also wearing the G2 skin. Everyone's buying the G2 skin. We see Capital, top of white stairs. The Wolves is at the bottom. Sar Bomber knows exactly where the Wolves is, but he is going to back out. Davin's not going to bother chasing that kill. He's going to back out through the window. Now, what we often see here from Athena is coming out here, jumping down underneath, waiting by the window with either Ying or Capital plus one other player with the diffuser, which will be Clazo in this instance. They'll wait for the right moment, jump in through the window, plant right inside the window, and then hold from outside. And that looks like the kind of play we're expecting to see here. Clazo opening up holes, and then when we've got about a minute left, maybe 45 seconds, he'll dip out with that diffuser to go for that plant in the window. Let's see how it plays. Davin's not there just yet at the window, but he is going to hold and try to clear out anyone in service. Laser has dropped. It looks like we're actually going to get a service push here rather than the classic window that Athena would go for. Curse is under that window, and it would be very difficult to push him out the way, so it just makes sense to do it this way round by going in through service. 4v5, 35 seconds left on the round. 3 players stacking up on this lobby doorway. And Athena really need to make something happen. The Wolves gets downed. That's out in courtyard. Davin's going to chase that kill, but Kryptos is behind him and is going to get that kill. The Wolves isn't going to get revived, but he doesn't need to be. 20 seconds left. Ace going to open fire. He's going to do a load of damage, but not enough. He's going to back out. Kryptos is going to live to fight another day. Still a 3v4 now. Cobra gets another 3v3. We need bomb diffuser on site and to start plant. Diffuser is going to start going down. Start Bomber gets a kill. That's Kryptos. Curse. The Carbon's going to come around and deny the plant. And that is going to allow Scythe to win the round. Well played there to Carbons. He realized that there was absolutely no point in getting into gunfights. He just needed to get to that default plant and deny it. VB was a cool name though. Mrs. 2 using the NGL. I don't like that. Please don't, Mrs. 2. Please don't. Finally, we're going to see Blue Bar, and Sunrise. Finally. Bear with me for a second, chat.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, so I've come back. Apologies. So, like I called earlier about doing double bar, standard holes getting opened up into courtyard. We're going to get a standard rotate here, standard double reinforcement here. We will probably get shield placed somewhere here, and then smoke will likely sit behind it, maybe with ADSs and magnets around here and then here, denying that shield from getting taken down.
5 seconds remaining.
And interestingly, we got castle barricades. It looks like we're going to get a heavy top floor hold here. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. Castle barricade here, reinforcement but no rotates. Castle barricade here. Looks like we're going to have someone playing around here. Okay, we're going to have walls with a mirror window here. Okay, this is interesting. So it's completely try and deny anyone from taking control of hookah from billiards. And that reinforcement is there to stop him from getting shot through the wall. But he could get shot if someone pushes up here from 90. But we do have... No, we don't. Okay, this is interesting. But no one's coming that way, as Cobra is just going to come in from the other side. Now, if they've droned this, they know exactly where he is. Drone's going down now. Cobra just face-checking everything. He sees Mirror. Fires through the wall. Doesn't manage to hit the target. He's taken a sliver of health. Mirror has come off much better in that. Gas grenade goes out from Cool Vibe stairs. That's going to slow down the push onto the walls. This is a nice, interesting play. Clayzo playing on Ace, going to open up some walls. That's going to get that mirror window open. Although it's a really nice window, it's not... I was going to say it's not hugely effective, but let's be fair. A minute and a half has been spent now trying to get control of above sight. So even though Wolves has gone down now and is likely to die very, very quickly with his hail of bullets going all around, yes, he does, he has delayed the attack by a minute and a half. But now the guys do have control of above sight and are going to start opening up holes, getting ready to drop in. Now, we've got two choices here. One is to drop through Aquarium and get into Blue Bar, or to drop here and get in to Sunrise. However, Kryptos is there waiting under the hatch. Also, you've got to worry about the rotate down here, so you need to clear out down below before you do that. Nursink manages to take down Curse. Carvin's playing in office. Kryptos still holding Pixel, still holding Pengu. Woken Icy chilling in the kitchen. And it is now a 5v3 as the smoke grenades go off. But it's not in a position that's really going to deny any intelligence. Two drones keeping an eye there on Wamai. Cobra with a nice wall bang and window bang there onto Kryptos. They're going to jump into Sunrise. They know they've got control of Scythe. Free fires perfectly into Kitchen. And they now have control of Sunrise. Diffuser is in sight. And it's going to go and get planted in a default spot. Cobra's got his triple kill. He's not going to get the quad. But Nursink manages to clean up and get the refrag just after Woken Icy takes him down. And that is a round for Athena. Keeping things very, very well balanced here on Coastline. Double bar is going to be tried again by Scythe. Now, they can't go back to Kitchen. They've decided, obviously, they don't want to go back to Hookah for some reason. It was the first site they played, and it was the first site they lost on defense. they've decided they don't like it enough and they're going to try Blue Bar and Sunrise again. Now, they didn't really do anything wrong there. They just lost a load of gunfights. But their upstairs hold was very interesting. It did delay Athena for quite a while, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough. Athena had the fragging power. Cobra just came in, swept up a load of kills, and they managed to take the win. And we can see it is now 5-4, with Athena just one round away from match point. Let's see what we will see that's going to be different here. We can already see one thing that's going to be very different. There is no mirror being played by Scythe, which means we're not going to get the exact same setup, but we are having the same reinforcements, which is interesting because that reinforcement seemed to be with the sole purpose of protecting mirror on this wall. So with no rotate, we don't have castle. It feels like these two reinforcements have just been completely wasted. It's like Kryptos has gone into what's the word I'm looking for? Has gone into autopilot, reinforcing stuff without really thinking about what the strategy of those reinforcements are. I'm sure Kryptos will correct me later and tell me that he had very good reason for doing it, but on first impressions as an observer, that's just how it looks. Because I can't see any reason for these to be useful right now. Darren picking up his old favourite Capital. Blazo on Nomad just running around on the roof, Bomber droning, Nursing running around outside, getting in some steps. Cobra trying to see if he can get onto pink tarps, perhaps? I'm pretty sure it's been completely stopped. No, he is instead going to rappel down. Oh, we've got the window open there. Why is that open? It's going to rappel in. Must have been them that opened it. It looked like it was an Athena opening. And now he's just going to start running around, taking control of the top floor. Woken Icy with a very dirty bullet hole here, down onto the service entrance. If he gets droned out, that's going to be a free kill for Athena. But talking of free kills, Davin gets one onto Carbons. I don't know how free it was. It could have been very difficult, but he is actually heading into Scythe. It's not Scythe, sorry, because this is, of course, a double bar hold. C4 goes out. Doesn't find the target. Davin is going to find his target, though, and that is the double kill. Woken Icy is down and dead. Oh, no! He sees Mozzie just making his way up White Stairs. That's the triple kill for Davin Atkins. Well played there. 5v2. And it is not looking good right now for the boys on Scythe, as Curse is going to hold in Blue Bar. Kryptos is going to hold on Pengu, waiting for a push. Gas grenades go out. There's a Claymore, and it gets him. Davin Atkins with another Claymore from my map mastery video on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/2xb. Claymore there, get a kill. Davin Atkins, before this game, looked at my map mastery coastline video and stole my complete strat book. Davin, you naughty man. That is match point for Athena right now, and it looks like I'm not going to say anything. 6-4. Athena are 1 match away from winning this best of 3. Scythe are 4 rounds away from winning this map, and then they've still got to win another one, which will be Theme Park if we do go to map 3. Now this is where we found ourselves at the end of map 1. It was 6-4. To Athena, obviously.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And Scythe didn't manage to bring it when they needed to. Let's see if they will be able to do it this time.
You can stop worrying about it.
Right, so what kind of setup are we going to get here in Hookah and Billiards?
All set. Benchy deployed. Deploying ADS.
So standard reinforcement rotates ADS to stop any grenades. We've got a shield, which we've seen placed there before. Standard barbed wire to slow anyone down for default plant. Standard reinforcements, but with one missing for some reason. I nearly spun around there to see if it was on the outside and then realised there's no way it's going to be outside. That'd just be ridiculous. Imagine if you could, as a defender, repel and reinforce. Well, just imagine being able to repel as a defender. That'd be insane. Imagine a defender running around on the roof. It would be pretty stupid. So, standard reinforcements here. No shield. I don't know why they keep reinforcing here. Do they reinforce this one as well? No, they don't. They just reinforce this one. I guess it's to stop people from being down below and just opening it up from underneath. Which makes sense. Cobra making his way up those stairs and then jumping off the other side. Gonna rappel up. ADS underneath the window. He can take that out with a couple of swift stuns. And already Athena have got control of Aquarium. C4 it looks like goes out and takes down that shield. No, it wasn't a C4. I think that must have just been shot, I guess. Woken Ice. Oh, Cobra! Beautiful kill onto Carbons. Managed to get to that just at the right time. Woken Icy just looking down. He knows there's a player down there. He knows there's players outside his doorway. He's got to look out for that Claymore from Davin Atkins on the other side of the couch that's just to his right. He gets thrown out. They know exactly where he is. Stun grenades are going to go down. And they are getting ready to push. Barbed wire taken out. Cheeky little firebolt there through the drone hole. It's not going to do anything. C4 gets ripped. Wolves takes down Nerdsink. C4 gets ripped again. Not sure what he's doing with it though. Bomber gets the kill onto Kryptos. 4v3 now. And Woken Icy so low on health. Cobra just waiting for his chance to get that kill. Woken Icy is down though. 4v2. Looking very unlikely here that we will see a win coming out from Scythe. Maestro Cam. Bomber with a double kill. He gets the intel onto Nomad. He's going to fire a couple of shots at him, but it's not going to stop the... It does stop the plant, but it doesn't manage to down anyone. Curse is going to come off of the cam while Wolves comes up to look after him. 35 seconds left. Plazo's starting to plant by the wall, but that gas grenade is going to go out. It's not going to be close enough. He's going to get the plant down before he dies. Wolves gets a kill. It is a 1v1. Cobra Rosen versus the Wolves. Oh my word. Cobra is outside. He is in a perfect position to deny this as the air jab goes off. Wolves is going to hear that rappel. He's going to know exactly where Cobra is. He doesn't know. He's looking the wrong way. He heard the rappel but doesn't know he's there. Cobra's going to come up. You can hear it getting diffused. Cobra. Cobra. Oh, just in the nick of time. Cobra decides to wait just a little longer than my butt can take it to go for that peek, thinking that it might be a fake. But it wasn't a fake. He was committed, and Cobra gets there just in the nick of time to make it another 7-4 at the end of map 2, and that is a 2-0 win for Athena at the end of this matchup. Athena versus Scythe on XCL. GG to both teams. GG to both teams. Now, we will have an interview with the man himself, Davin Atkins. So I'll give Davin a moment, and then we will get his interview trousers on. Okay, he is already actually. All right, bear with me for a second while we get him into the chat. Right, Davin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Hello, how you doing?
Alright, yeah, thanks.
Good, good. That was a swift 2-0. Well played. GG to the boys. Map 1, Villa. It's a very strong map for you guys tonight. 5-1 at the end of the first half. Playing on defense first. What I called during Villa was that we saw you using a lot of very different strategies, or at least very tweaked strategies to what we've seen you using in the past. So you've been mixing up tonight. Is this stuff that you've been working on for a while, or is it just something that you thought you'd try? Or what was the planning for Villa tonight?
Well, like you said, Villa's a very strong map for us. They've been in the playbook for a long time. We just thought time to freshen them up a little bit, get them a bit of practice in. We have obviously a final on Saturday. We wanted to try everything out, just flesh it out a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly worked well going 5-1 up at the in the first half. The boys from Scythe managed to bring it back a little bit at the start of the second half, winning 3 in a row. But then you guys managed to shut them down completely at the end there when they went to Aviator in games. I completely lost what I was going to say to you. Awkward. So, on Coastline, it wasn't quite as strong for you, but again, we saw new strats being pulled out from yourselves. There's things that I think I called in the game that we've seen you guys do before, but I saw you do some very different things. One thing I wanted to talk about, which wasn't actually a strat of yours, it was a strat of Scythe, where when they moved on to defense, they were defending double bar, which interestingly we didn't see you go to at all. You did everything you could to avoid double bar, which is unusual for a lot of teams, but they went to double bar and they had a mirror window upstairs in hookah with some castle barricades. It was a surprise to me to see that. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. What was your thoughts when you saw that and how to approach it? What was the calls that went out in order to tackle that defensive hold?
Nothing major, to be honest. I mean, we had the hard breach ability, and they didn't have any bandits on it. They didn't have any mutes on it. It was just a simple matter of throwing an ace charge, really. They generally, every time they did try and roam, they were very, very light. So we knew that if there was one up there, most likely they were alone. And we just, as long as we reacted quick enough, we'd have them before they could get support. And that's what we did. We'd seen the down, and then just quickly draw on the stairs, make sure no one was there. And then we just kept sticking on that draw until we finished off the kill.
Yeah, we did see a lot of very coordinated attacks from you guys, specifically on Coastline, where a lot of the time when I was spectating, pretty much there'd be all 5 of you pushing together. It wasn't like, oh, let's have 2 people over there and 3 people over here. It was like 5 people moving in together to achieve their objective. Is that something that you guys have been working on a lot lately to work as a bigger team like that? Or is it just something you pull out for this map?
Well, you already mentioned today, like we were trying lots of different stuff. We wanted to prepare ourselves for other games in the future. So, and we don't want to be that team that just shows the same thing over and over again. Like we've been able to show the same thing over and over again recently because it was working and teams just weren't adapting to it. But we thought we'd completely mix everything up on both maps today. But again, the sticking as a 5-man, like I said, they were very, very light on roam, and they were often leaving the guys isolated. So when there's one guy even behind a mirror, like you can't really do much when there's 5 people all coming at you from slightly different angles. Like
Yeah.
there's just nothing you can do.
Talking of which, that reminds me of 5 people coming at you from different angles. We saw on Villa, we saw a particular strat being pulled out by Scythe. And sorry to the chat, this isn't me trying to pick apart Scythe strats in any way at all. It's just interesting stuff that we've seen. We saw Kryptos playing on Clash, standing in the corner of 90 on top of a reinforced hatch, trying to hold you guys back. It took you, I think, maybe about 30 to 45 seconds to get the best of him. It didn't look like it was particularly hard. What was the thoughts as you were mobilizing? Because I think you had one of you on 90 window, another one at the end of the hallway at the top of red stairs, and someone else coming from main stairs, I think. What was how did that all get pulled together at the last moment to take that strat down? Because it's not something I've ever seen.
But to be honest, it was quite easy because we had the book from below, so we had holes. So if he tried to move off, he was going to get lit in his feet, and then we had Elliot on the window because he was going to go there anyway just to make sure we had 90 control because the round before they didn't have any 90 control, so we just walked up to it and was able to blow the wall. So he went there just to double check it, and then I think the Clash made a bit of a mistake by going back up onto the hatch because although it might have slowed 30 seconds, I'll take 30 seconds for a kill and a Clash off the board. Like if he'd stepped back towards Games hallway, he probably could have done a lot more damage. But he just, I don't know, he put himself in a corner, and we had 3 different angles on him. It was inevitable that he was going to go down really at that point.
Yeah, it was something I called out that I think I mentioned in the stream, that I think when it comes to shields, like the power of Monty is that you want to get people close to you, because Monty is more powerful when someone comes close to you, whereas Clash is kind of the opposite. She's more powerful at a distance as a shield. Once you get close to Clash, it's just a case of whacking her and you can kill her, or you've got the lifelines and all that sort of stuff. So it did seem like a matter of time where Kryptos was just stuck in a corner, and eventually one of you would close in on him and get him. But yeah, you managed to all come together and take that down really well. So before we close off, let's move away from the game and strats and whatnot. Let's talk about the move from Venga Boys to Athena, because I haven't seen you guys, or I haven't casted you guys at least, since you became Athena. How did that come about, the switch?
Well, as you know, we were looking for an org, but we wanted a good org that could support us with a bit of a name, because we knew we'd become one of the better teams in the Discord leagues as Venga Boys. We didn't want to just jump in with anybody. Like we didn't really want to attach ourselves to anyone with a bad reputation. And we spoke to Redo many times in the past, and we just had a conversation about it, and we liked the way that he's ran XCL. And we thought, he offered us certain things, and we agreed to it. And we've played 2 games now under Athena. We played the semi-final of UGL against Just Press C, and today's game.
Yeah, and the one against Just Press C was a good one. It was a tricky one for the first map, I think, if I remember rightly, and then you guys just got stronger as it went on. Yeah, it was a good game to watch. Yeah, you're certainly doing well as Athena, and yeah, Redo is. And I'm not saying this because I'm working for him technically right now, but yeah, Redo's a good character, so I have faith that you are definitely under good hands by being with Redo. He will look after you. But I'm going to make it my life's work now to find out exactly what things Redo offered you, because I want to know. I'm going to be asking Redo questions. All right. Thank you very much for your time. Is there anything you want to say to the stream before we close?
Thanks for watching. I hope the game here was more entertaining than some other leagues that might be going on right now. Scythe are a good team as well. No offense to the others, but they might be my favourite team out of the rest in XCL. So I hope that I'll definitely be supporting them for the rest of the way. So I hope they go on and get some wins.
Yeah, it's either a good group of guys. I'm good to see Woke and IC go over there from Abrupt. Yeah, they're a good little group. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. It's always good to speak to you in these situations, and hopefully we'll get to do it more in the future as you continue to work your way through the league.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you next week.
Very much, and yeah, I'll catch you later. Bye for now. So that was Mr. Davin Atkins, Davin Fradkins, whatever you choose to call him, talking about the 2-0 win that his team has just managed to pull against Scythe. GG to both teams. Scythe played very, very well. They had some good setups for the most part. Just I think a lot of time it comes down to gunfights. And as we talked about with Davin, they were doing some new things that we've never seen Athena/Venga Boys do before. So completely unexpected stuff coming out from them. Well, that is it for the game today. Thank you very much for coming along and watching. There is another game playing tomorrow, which I will be casting. Let me remind myself of what that is. It's taking place at 4 o'clock, and it's going to be between Pyrolysis and Vanquish. So at 4 o'clock tomorrow, Pyrolysis versus Vanquish on this very channel. You'll get to see more top-tier gameplay from the Xbox Champions League. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along and watching. And I hope that we see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock for what should be a very good game. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you then.